Oh my goodness, people. Did I mention it's windy in the high desert? It is. I was just looking at this going, huh. Yes, I own a brush, but hey, I work with animals outside. Hi, people. Jules Blessed Vegan here, and welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So I am crazy frustrated because I have like a pretty powerful phone. I mean, yeah, it's a Samsung 20. They just came out with 22. They skipped 21. But all of a sudden, after just like a minute or two, it stops my video and says like I'm all out of room or something. So I went in there and I spent a ton of time omitting like so much stuff I can't even say. Is there a lot more? Sure. But it should have been enough to make a difference to no avail. I was about to break that phone. And then I was just like, look, you have a desktop. You could go live. What up, y'all? So here I am improvising, going live. Um, the only person at 11 o'clock at night I would think would be Saskia from Germany. We'll see if she finds me. Most people are asleep, and rightly so, right? Anyway, darn it. What are your hot tips? Oh, I'm just so frustrated because I really try and like respect and love my phone, and I just can't believe it's doing that. And yeah, if you know me, 1 or 2 minutes is not enough. That is straight up. That is not enough for me. Anyway, I am talking quinoa. Quinoa. Uh, and I know people on here are raw vegan. Other people on here are plant based vegan. Other people are normies, right? Who just eat whatever. And so I can't do white rice by any means, like sticky rice, white rice. It absolutely gives a rush of adrenaline and it can raise like blood pressure. It's trouble. It's just trouble. And it provokes me. It makes me want to have other things like probably all things white, white bread. It's trouble. And I barely ever eat cooked food, but if I'm going to choose, usually if I do eat something, it's a single element. It's just one single element that I add to my food or my salad or whatever. And so I was thinking about quinoa because I had done a video, and you can go up into my search and put quinoa, and it'll show you the benefits of quinoa, and it'll also talk about sprouting quinoa. And just really quickly, like, don't buy into the whole thing about how it has to be like in darkness for 2 days and like all this stuff. No, 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 no. I will tell you the easiest way. You take how much you want, you put it in water, you let it soak for an hour. And then for the next 24 hours, you simply rinse it every few hours and it's ready. It sprouts that quickly. And you can certainly leave it for up to 48 hours, but why? Why? And it has such an interesting fruity taste. And then it turned out that it was part of like the beet family, and it's a seed and really favors the vegetable family more than like a lentil or a bean or anything, which was really interesting to me. So, with the understanding that if I chose rice, it would be brown rice, I was wondering what's healthier, brown rice or quinoa? So let's find out because I have a fantastic article. Of course, I love saying that. A fantastic article. Why else would I waste your time? And of course, I will include this in the description of the video. This is quinoa versus rice. Which food has more nutritional value? Because, of course, the desire is bang for our buck. What can we get? How much nourishment on that one bite? So it reads, for years, brown rice has been a primary source of clean carbs, but quinoa has gained a lot of attention in recent years. Is quinoa healthier than brown rice? So glad you asked. Rice is a cereal grain. White rice has the husk, bran, and germ removed. Like what's left, right? Which lowers its nutritional value. You think? Brown rice only has the husk removed, so it retains fiber and germ, which contain vital nutrients. Quinoa, on the other hand, is the seed of the goosefoot plant. How cute is that? I want to see what a goosefoot plant looks like. Because it is prepared and eaten much like a grain, people often substitute quinoa for rice in their diets. How do these foods stack up against one another? Let's read on and find out. Comparing quinoa to brown rice in protein. And so many people, where do you get your protein? From the same place all animals get it. And the fact that it's only a subset in their body as a result of eating greens. Eating greens. That's where I get it. But this is really good. Both brown and white rice have small amounts of protein, clocking in between 4 or 5 grams per cup when cooked. But quinoa, on the other hand, packs in 8 grams per cup. So, like, come on, winner, winner, vegan dinner, no matter what, right there, right? All right. So then it says that quinoa, in terms of amino acids, so important for the body. Quinoa is one of the few plant sources that is a complete protein, which means it contains all 9 essential amino acids. Super impressive. Because your body is unable to produce some amino acids, it must get them from food sources. As a complete protein source, quinoa is a great option for vegetarians, vegans, and anyone else who's trying to cut down on meat consumption while maintaining a balanced diet. Neither brown nor white rice is a complete protein. In fact, rice only contains a few amino acids. When it comes to truly fueling your body, quinoa is the better choice. Ding, ding, ding. It is the winner. All right, let's see what's up with calories because I like I've read a bunch of stuff and some of them was like whew, exponentially. Yeah, hold on to the health of quinoa, but watch those calories. So it's another reason I was super interested in what it had to say. So it says which has fewer calories? Let's compare 1 cup each of cooked quinoa or brown rice, which is a good amount, right? Quinoa contains 222 calories a cup. Wait for it. As opposed to brown rice, which has 218 calories. It's only 4 calories difference. Are you kidding me? For all those additional benefits, I was like, wait, 4 calories. I heard something where it was like 385 compared to, 215. Like, come on, I'll trust this. They're within a similar range, but brown rice has a slight advantage. Yeah, 4 calories a cup. Come on, it's barely measurable. All right. So the winner in this case is brown rice. I think we're 2-1 right now. Okay, fiber, the all important fiber. Fiber has many functions. It helps you keep full longer, increases the amount of good bacteria in your gut, yes, please, and can help reduce the risk of diabetes. Moreover, if you have diabetes or struggle with blood sugar spikes, fiber can help keep that in check. 1 cup of quinoa contains 5 grams of dietary fiber. Super impressive. But a cup of brown rice has slightly more than 6 grams of fiber. What? Yahoo! Boy, brown rice just snuck right in. That just snuck right in. I did not expect that. But it's both excellent. My gosh, anything where a single serving gives 5 grams of fiber or 6 grams of fiber, very impressive. I think we're at 2-2, right? If you're keeping score. Okay, carbohydrates. And we're a high carb, low fat, raw vegan group, right? Or at least high carb, low fat vegan at the very least. Okay. If you track your food or follow a low carb diet, which we don't, but we get the point. Carb count can be a key factor in weight loss. Quinoa has 39 grams of carbs in a cup, while brown rice weighs in with 45. Again, it's minimal. I think it's minimal. Like the comparisons are quite similar. Okay, micronutrients. Both brown rice and quinoa contain high levels of different micronutrients. Brown rice is a good source of phosphorus, manganese, magnesium, and selenium. And again, if you look up top, I have videos on magnesium, certainly on selenium. However, it has lower amounts of copper, calcium, and zinc. And that's just per person. Zinc is a big thing right now in fighting the COVID. So that's sort of interest to me. All right. Quinoa is high in iron for all of you guys who are like iron deficient. Manganese, phosphorus, magnesium, and zinc, Plus, here's the plus, it contains high levels of calcium, potassium, and selenium. Oh, good. So, wow, even those great benefits of brown rice, it covers. Overall, quinoa has 3 to 4 times more nutrients than brown rice. Oh, come on. Come on. That is not. All the rest were like minimal in difference. This is significant. 3 to 4 times more nutrients than brown rice. Wow. And again, people, my raw friends, you can sprout it. It's the easiest ever to sprout. It is delicious. It's very fruity to me. But yeah, honestly, you just put it in ideally distilled but certainly filtered water for an hour and then just rinse it a few times over 24 hours. It is ready to consume. All right, that winner is quinoa. All right, gluten. Such a trend right now. And it's really funny how it's gone up like, 400% for people making sure they don't get gluten in their diet when a very small percentage of people actually suffer from what I believe is celiac disease, right? Or gluten intolerance. It's just another trend right now. Though I'm not saying it's not totally serious for those who genuinely suffer from it. So both quinoa and brown rice are naturally gluten-free unless cross-contamination occurs during processing. That's why if you really do suffer from gluten intolerance, you can't risk it. If you're trying to cut flour out of your diet or if you have celiac disease, a hyperlink, both are great choices to help you stay on track. Be sure to look for brands that are certified gluten-free because of that risk of cross contamination. And though it's small, people with gluten problems have a problem. Like even the tiny little body of Christ wafer at Mass, they can't tolerate it at all. It's like any is too much. All right, so quinoa versus brown rice, bottom line, which is healthier? So when it comes to quinoa versus brown rice, which is your better choice? Quinoa wins in 5 categories, while brown rice only wins in 3. From a nutritional point of view, quinoa beats brown rice in most categories. It offers more dietary fiber and protein than brown rice, so it should make for a more filling addition to your diet. However, many people find it difficult or boring to stick to eating only one type of food, of course, and they should. So you can rest easy including both quinoa and brown rice in your diet. Absolutely, absolutely. Both have health benefits and are a good source of nutrition. I completely agree. I mean, again, even though I barely ever eat any cooked element, and when I do, it's only one component as opposed to like a whole cooked meal, which I can't even do anymore. Tanny Raw, who is on every nutritional platform, every platform for health, broke me of that. She used to have what were called Tanny Raw resets, and it would teach you all about raw and how to incorporate it in your life. And ever since that, like seriously, I just cannot go back. I cannot go back. But I can do an occasional, I can do an occasional. So anyway, let me see if there was anything else I wanted to tell you about that. Go quinoa. I'll include this on how to sprout quinoa as well. And there was something else. Again, I already have the video up top on the benefits of quinoa. So you're certainly welcome to look at that. People, I'm going to resolve my phone, but in the meantime, I'm so glad I thought just go live, Jules. And I'm stoked I did because absolutely nobody showed up. Which, you know what? It's all good. This is a small but elite community here. And, it's only for the chosen. So, and I want the word to get out. Next thing you know, I'll be on 2020, ABC News. Like, hi. I don't know if I want to go with that fame right now. Let's keep it small. Oh my gosh, laugh or cry, people. But as always, thank you for checking in. Like if you like, join us if you haven't. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. I may support you. And what is your preference? If you do any cooked at all, brown rice versus quinoa. And if you don't want to cook at all, will you consider sprouting quinoa for all those benefits? I hope you will. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed and that I am blessed to call you my JBV community for sure. All right. Peace be with you.